on our private Facebook group as well as here on Instagram. So hopefully that this is working on both platforms. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about objection handling, and the reason that I thought that this would be helpful is it's going to be a little bit longer than just a flash in the pan 60-second Instagram video. I had a business mentee today who I jumped on a call with, and I got a very common objection of like, let me think about it. And I think that what most people do in that moment is they go, oh, okay, like that's a pretty reasonable like thing to say. And they're like, oh, okay, yep, cool, no worries. Like maybe how long do you need to think about it? The problem with that is you are allowing someone to walk away and get their brother's uncle's cat to be like, oh, maybe it's not a good idea. And you are the best person to know about your program, your course, what's involved, and you are the expert to be able to transform these people's lives. And so instead of saying when someone is doing someone comes up with an objection and says, let me think about it, instead of saying, yep, no worries, the first thing that I would start with, and these are tough conversations, but the first thing that I would start with is, that's no worries. I get that there's a lot to think about. The best way to work, like, let's work through that. Like, what is it that you actually need to think about? Because, and then they'll probably reject again and say, oh, I just need to think about it. And so it really, I can tell that it's oftentimes someone's maybe they actually don't believe in themselves that they can get the outcome, that they can get the result. They don't believe in you, that you're the person to help them get the result, to help them get there. Or they don't believe, they don't believe in themselves, they don't believe in you, or they don't believe in your like product or service. Maybe they don't think that exact thing that you have is the thing that's going to get them the results. And the reason that I mention this is because the way that I navigated this objection handling recently was to say, hey, look, often when people come to us and say, I need to think about it, it usually means one of a couple of these different things. I literally listed them out. I said it usually means that either you're not confident that you can actually do this, or you're not confident that this is the right program for you, or you're not confident that it's me. And I want to figure which one of those is it? And so you can give people some options so they can start to open up and feel comfortable to say, oh, well, actually, maybe I don't feel confident that I can do it. The other thing that I said in this recent call was, look, it sounds like, you've gotten some of what you needed today just on this phone call. If you truly believe that you can take what we've spoken about today and implement every single thing we've done, and you're going to have no problem with, for example, if it's fitness, you're going to have no problem with losing weight, you're going to have a problem with tracking your nutrition, you're going to have no problem with accountability, you don't need any support, you can do this all on your own, then don't sign up. And I mean that seriously, because if someone actually was like, I actually can do this on my own, and they're 100% confident that they can do it, you want to at least allow them the opportunity to go and do that. And if they do it, great. If they don't, then they're probably going to come back and be like, actually, I need some help. And the other side of this is that if they sit there and think about it and go, well, actually, I do need help and I do need support, and it could probably be done better with you in the picture because you're the expert. And they actually start to rationalize and think about the things that they would have gone away and maybe thought about, maybe not thought about, maybe just gone, oh, it's too much money. And you can actually work through these objections with people. I think that it's a really powerful skill, and we as coaches need to use that as a coaching moment. Because if a client says, oh, I just can't attend the gym 3 days a week, I just can't do it, and you go, oh, okay, no worries, as opposed to saying, okay, well, I know that this is really important for your health, for your fitness goals, for your lifestyle. If 3 days feels unrealistic to you, what about that feels unrealistic? Is it coming to the gym? Is it the fact that it has to be done in one go? Could we find strategies, solutions around that? And the thing that I've been talking about a lot recently with my business mentees is that sometimes the best outcome isn't actually them working with you, but the fact that they walk away from that conversation better than you found them, and they have some strategies in place. So I was talking to another mentee recently, and we were talking about the fact that with her sales, she had someone who came in and then went through it and then found out the price and was like, oh, now's just not the right time. Like, I'm really busy with work, like maybe in December. And this mentee of mine was like, yeah, like I kind of get it. Like it sounds like she's quite busy. And I said, okay, but so why did she reach out to you? Like, why didn't she wait till December to reach out to you? Like, obviously there's a reason why in that moment someone said, hey, I need to do something. I need to, you know, do something for myself and help support my health or whatever. And if we as coaches in those moments that are fucking hard, that those conversations are really kind of uncomfortable to have, and the easy way out is to say, no worries, go think about it. But does that actually truly help to transform someone's life who is maybe half in, half out, when you know that your service or your product is actually going to transform their life? Then I believe that you are doing a disservice to the people that you sit in front of. Because if we are here to be coaches, I've got goosebumps. If you are here to be a coach in this industry, it starts before they start paying you for the service. And the best thing to do is leave them better than you found them. And that means that we're going to have tough conversations. And it also means that we have to stand up for what we believe is right. And if we believe that like actually working with us isn't right, then say that as well, because some clients are misaligned and we try and get them in and then we go, oh fuck, like they're the hardest clients and it makes it harder for them to actually, you know, do the program or something like that. Then that's not going to be a great result for anyone. So this is not saying that everyone, when we're going through objection handling, everyone needs to come on board as a client, but it's saying that I think we're leaving transformation of people's lives on the table when we don't have tough conversations. If this has helped you, then I'm probably going to put this up as a post as well. But if you wanted to listen to it back, it will be in, and we'll have discussion in our Facebook free academy. So Swift Coaches Academy on Facebook. You can find that in our link in our bio on Instagram, or we can continue this conversation if you're already on Facebook.